Hello. Hi, Matt. How are you? I am just checking out what Chipzz has left me here. Maybe a dining area. Let's see here. The notes? Yes, I always tell him. Oh, welcome, raccoon. Hold on a second here. My stream thing is not showing me. Why? Is it showing? Okay, there we go. So this is going to be the blacksmith's house. And it's not Viking, as I was corrected earlier. It's going to be medieval. So I like what he did with the windows here. Okay, so I think this is going to be like the forges. Yeah. Living area. Okay. I'm not sure what that is there. There was some stairs somewhere. Where did they go? There they are. And this will be like the bedroom area. Hey, Kaden, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. So we're just currently checking out what Chipzz has left for me to decorate. So it is a blacksmith's house, and we're going to see what we can do with it. Yeah, I always ask him to leave kind of like a note saying, like how he was feeling about it, like what in particular his thoughts were. Then that way, when I'm decorating, I can sort of make it, you know, a little bit what he may have visioned. Sometimes it works out though, where nothing that he had envisioned at all goes where it goes, and I just kind of do stuff. So, but he's totally cool with that. He lets me do my whole artistic flow thing, so that's pretty sweet. I'm doing all right. My meds are finally like starting to work a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little bit more human and you know, not as sick all the time, but we're getting there. It's a work in progress for sure. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start spawning in some stuff that I need because I have nothing and I'm naked because I transferred over here. Let's get some clothes on. Oh, actually, I don't want those. We want the scuba pants. Your Zen garden in Ark or Minecraft? Oh, cool. That will be definitely exciting to see. There we go. Now we're at least clothed. It's a little bit better, not so naked. I don't feel so exposed. Nice, good job. Make sure that you give them lots of credit on your channel and promote them also, Raccoon. They're good girls and they're super duper awesome. Okay, Now we have clothes. Let's see. We need a smithy. We need forges. We're going to need some tables, of course, because we use those for literally everything. Oops, did not mean to split those. Boxes. And wall signs, because we always use those. Oh, and we'll also use those too. Thank you. I love the mohawks on this one. I also like it's sort of like the Viking braids. Those ones are pretty cool too. I'm not so much into the romantic hairstyles or that stuff. It's always going to be something crazy. Okay, now, of course, we're going to need crop plots. And irrigation. Okay, so let's see what we have going on underneath here and how close we are to water, because that's always an issue when it comes to building for me, is because I love plants. And of course that's a really long way down. Okay. I think we're just gonna put in a water source, and it'll kind of look cool too because it'll be it's on Val. I'll put it like the water thing. What's it called? The well. I think we can put it in here maybe. No, we'll put it out front of this. Okay, so give me a second here. I'm just going to grab the code. Because I have that one pinned in a chat. Copy. Holy, this is a busy stream today. Thanks for coming, guys. Okay, so we're going to sort of ghost in like so. Pull this up. Okay, now let's see. Nice. Okay, that'll actually work great. Ta-da. There we go. Okay, so that's actually going to be really cool because I can put some plants along here and we'll be able to irrigate the whole shebang. Hi, Juice. If I didn't have a funny shaped head, I would totally have a mohawk. But my head is not for that. Yeah, you can spawn them in. So then you can ghost in underneath afterwards with your irrigation. I can send you the code. I'll post it in my little Discord chat there. But you can literally just now you can run pipe off of it, and then you can just run it underneath your house. Okay, so this is gonna be now. What is directly on top of this is the good question. Living area. Okay, and above this is the beds. So we have to be careful that stuff isn't sticking through. So let's get some forges. Nice. Okay, so they'll actually sit perfectly underneath this. And I think I'm gonna, that's not quite right. All of our schools are closed down. They aren't, they're not doing in school classes at all at the moment until the end of May, they said. But I mean, I've been doing homeschooling since all this stuff started. So, I mean, my schedule's a little bit weirder doing the homeschooling. Okay, we're going to put these in like this. And we're all about having symmetry, so if we put them like so, then we can get the boxes in and make it look like we actually know what we're doing here. Okay, now I don't think those ones are going to fit. I think they're going to be still, yeah, no. But the small boxes will fit on these tables. And the nice thing, oh, no, go where I put you. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Come on. We don't want you floating. We want you to go there. And then we can shove this one back slightly so it gives it a little bit of a different look to it. We found that the remote stuff was just a little bit crazy. I mean, I felt bad for the teachers. They're so overwhelmed with all the changes and everything, just like everyone else. But it just seemed like the kids just weren't getting enough of actual learning, I guess you could say. Like, they'd have a class, but I mean, you spend 15, 20 minutes of a 45-minute class having kids say, teacher, excuse me. And like, they're not actually teaching anything. Whereas in like the schools and stuff, they can sort of nip that in the butt, but online it's like there's just so many questions because none of the kids know how to use any of this stuff. Or it's just, there's always a problem, or someone's screen is frozen, or, it's just technical difficulties everywhere. Okay, so now we'll put this table in here. And, oh, come on. I hate that this goes so fast. Okay, so now that we have those, we're going to put boxes in the middle like so. Very, very true, Will, for sure. Like if you're not watching those kids, then all of a sudden they're just doing YouTube videos or playing games in the background. Like if you're not willing to watch your child, then yeah, you're gonna have some major problems for sure. I definitely have to keep on mine just so that she gets work done. But she's actually like really blossomed with this. We had her learning like coding and stuff like that, and she actually made one of my actually a couple of my end screens for my videos, and she's just been it's been really cool watching her get into all of this stuff. Okay, so now that we have those, I kind of want to set up something else here. We need some smithies. Okay, and we're actually going to aim this in this way and line that up with the line on the foundation there. And then I should be able to flip the other one on the other side and sort of have it so that the little thing in the middle looks like it belongs is one. Oh, come on. Exactly, Will. Exactly. They know what YouTubers got what out at what time, and they've got schedules to keep and maintain. And it's like you're 9. What do you mean? I still don't even know my own freaking schedule, let alone other people's. I mean, I try, but I have too much going on to focus on everybody's stuff. That's why I have the little notifications. But half the time those things don't work, so that's kind of frustrating because I miss your streams and like some streams though also like they're just um, I try to catch them, but I end up missing them just because of the time of day and stuff. Okay, now that looks cool. So now we're gonna take some metal wall signs and we're gonna place them. I hate how these place crooked. I really wish that they would just place in a straight line. Like this is it's so infuriating trying to line them up. I think it has to be on this one maybe? No, one more. So I try to line the nail in the sign up on like you got to pick one of the planks off the table and then sort of like twist it and hope that it lines up because we just want it to look like they're working on something crazy. Thank you for your lurking. Pull that one back slightly. Sweet. Okay, that's working. So it's this one here. And now we just turn it. And then this one here. And turn that. Okay, so now I'm going to make like a little garbage can looking thing, I guess. We're going to make it out of chairs. Okay, so just have to get sort of peeking out. It's tough though when you're ghosted. Maybe we will just do it like, wait, we're gonna face this way. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay. Okay, that worked. We'll just put these together like so. I wish there was like, I wish you could use the D-pad to just sort of nudge yourself. It would make life a lot easier. You know, you don't need like the hummingbird speed on everything, right? Okay. And let's look for some artifacts, or artifact pedestals. And we'll see what this looks like as the base. Just sort of hide the fact that it's a chair. We'll see. It may or may not work. It might just make it look ridiculous to you. We'll see. No, I don't like that. Okay, no, this is gonna go. Oops. We'll figure out something else to go in there. You will notice as I do this, I'm gonna place a whole bunch of crap and then I'll end up removing it because I get really frustrated with how it looks, or it's just not, sometimes I'm just not feeling it. Let's see. Let's get some plants out here because yay plants. And let's see where this lines up here. Really? We're just not gonna... Okay, well, I guess we could have them going across that way. It might look kind of cool. We'll have to find out here. And we'll take some medium crop plots. Oh, first we need irrigation. Okay, so irrigation is always a pain in the butt. Trying to hide it, you know, we're always trying to hide it, and there's ways, you just have to be careful. And when you're doing like catwalks and stuff like this, when you have the upper part like above your build, oh, that's gonna start snapping there. Okay. That's right. What I was saying is, if you have these above and you have plants that are underneath, you can also irrigate the stuff that is underneath. I think I'm just going to leave the two end ones, actually. We're going to take these ones out. Yeah. Okay. And then I should be able to, if I have straight. Okay, so we're going to hide this. can just sort of carry up like so. And then we're going to take one of the flexible ones and see if we can work this out so that it still stays hidden. Okay, I see you. You're sneaky. Okay, we're going to have to alter this slightly. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so okay, now we're just going to make sure. Oh, that's going to stick out there. Okay, we're going to do this a different way. We're going to hide it in this. And that's going to go too high. But we'll add a tab inside there and you won't be able to see it. And then we will go down here. Seems like a lot of work just for plants, but they always look so great. Okay, so now that is irrigated. So that should have, if we put this in here, and that is irrigated now, so that's awesome. Okay, this is there we go. All irrigated. Sweet. Okay, so we'll get the other side set up as well. That one's going to be sticking through here. Yeah. So we'll do the same thing. We'll hide it in the pillar, and that'll make it a little bit easier to deal with. Okay, now that one's nicely hidden. And we'll just plunk those in just like that. Okay, now I'm just going to spawn in some seeds. code for that. So bear with me here. I hope your guys' days has been going awesome. Okay, and save a root seeds. Okay, so we get those, and we definitely need some fertilizer because that's something I always run out of. And we will get that as well. Okay. All right, so we're going to pop in all these seeds and get some green happening in here. And then we're going to start thinking about what to do with the inside of this and see how it all flows together. We need to make a living area, a dining area, and a bedroom. I also kind of want to beef up how the outside is. Just, make it look fancy, but still primitive so that it's still, along the lines of Blacksmith. Oops. Okay. And also we need to figure out what color we are going to make this house. I do want to get I think I'm going to hide those plants underneath. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I place plants under the ground. This is something I do quite often on Chipzz builds, just to hide the crop plots and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to come underneath. We're going to bring a wall down. You have to go, well, that might actually, okay. Essentially, you can run it like this. And then you can place either tables or you can stack crop plots. Tables tend to work. It really depends on the landscape that you're dealing with, but tables work really well, just so you don't have to have as many crop plots. But they can be a pain to place underneath the ground sometimes. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and you just gotta suck it up and stack them. But this will work. So we can just run tables underneath like so. Oops. Have to place it first, monkey. Okay. So now we're going to take, and like regardless, you're still going to have to stack them, but you just don't have to stack as many. So you can see, like, if you're not quite underground properly, it's going to go to the surface. So you got to go almost right up on top of this, like so. Okay. Now, and that actually worked out okay because that's about where we want it, away from the, no. We're going to actually pick those up. Let's, like, we do want it slightly away from the wall so it's not growing in, but not quite as much as it was sticking out there. Okay, so let's see if this is actually high enough here. Okay, and we're not irrigated. Yes, we are. We're just going to add some. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be too far away. Nope, we're good. Okay. So now we have this growing. And it's a good distance. So yeah, we'll just add some more and we'll carry this on. Okay, so we want a slight overlap, so we're going to push them in to that first line. And then pull this one out slightly. And we only need to seed the top one. I mean, you can seed the bottom one also. It will give it a fuller look, but I think with how close we have them, it won't be necessary. So again, we'll push it into the second line. See, now we're getting into the issues where it doesn't want to, it wants to mess with us. So there we go. Okay, we're going to bring that pipe so that it comes in behind all these plants and they start growing right away. Oops. Oops. There you go. Well, that's slightly annoying. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to continue placing these crop plots. Yeah, that looks nice. We gotta get you back into Arc, buddy. I know all your stuff got deleted with that update, but let's do something. I'm terrible at GTA. I cannot drive those freaking cars. To save my life, I always make Shane do it. Like, please. And it's like the whole thing is all driving. So, yeah, I'm just terrible at that game and I should avoid it at all costs. And I apologize for not having music. The last stream that I did where I had the music going, I got nailed hard when I loaded it up to YouTube. So I gotta sit down and spend some time and actually put together a proper playlist. Hi, Fairy! I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I took a bunch and loaded them all up to YouTube too, so that people can just sort of see what I'm doing. This is the whole unedited version of Monkey. I'm so glad you made it, Fairy. We're working on Chipz's uh, medieval blacksmith house. I'm currently just placing a whole bunch of crop plots underneath to, green it up because I can't not have plants. And Fairy, we definitely need to get together soon and do something. Collaboration of some sort. I'm sensing a ladies only vibe. Okay, so, oh, we're still not quite all the way there. So it looks like we have one more to go here. Oh, fancy schmancy. The claws will come out. Grr, right back at you. I think it's more like meow, though. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Come on, you punk. Let's irrigate. Got one water. There we go. We're growing. Okay. So, if you haven't seen it before, this is Chipzz Blacksmith house. It's pretty cute from the outside. I'm enjoying it. And I don't know. It's going to need something like over here. I'm not quite sure what yet, but we'll get to it. And I think, yeah, I was actually just about to pull that out. That's hilarious. I haven't decided yet. Usually I try to go a little bit more tame on Chipzz stuff than I do my own. Um, I gotta wave the magic wand and, you know, let's see what comes out. I'm thinking there's going to be some black and some slate involved because that's usually what I have involved. Um, I kind of want to do not red this time. So, what do you guys think? What color would you like to see? We'll give it a test anyways, and we'll see what it looks like. I do like cantaloupe. That is a good color. I definitely love that one on the greenhouse glass. It just looks classy. I like the navy, but I've noticed lately that it sort of looks, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it has like a real purple tinge to it. Um, I don't know if they've changed it or what, but it's kind of off to me. Um, let's see. Where's slate? Let's try cantaloupe. I'm feeling like melon. Um, okay, so first of all, we need a paintbrush. Yeah, for sure. It's totally just a dark purple. And you know what? We're going to throw yellow on this just so it stands out when we're figuring out the color regions because it's been a minute. So let's flip this around. I think, okay, so 5 is the little stripy things. 6 is the outside. 1 is the inside. Okay, so mm, that looks the same. What was it? No, it was 5, wasn't it? 2, 5. Okay. Hmm. That's not too shabby. You know what? Let's see. I think mud. Let's try mud instead of the slate. I don't really want to do it as black because then it's going to look like Halloween. What do you think? The mud or the slate? We'll keep this stuff black, I think. It's kind of like log house. Pattern. Blech. Tan or parchment. Okay, let's see. This is parchment. I think that's going to be too bright. Because I think... Hi, Saris! Great to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I think I like the mud. I like the darker with it. I mean, wait, you know what? Let's see what this one, let's see what the purple blue looks like. I'm tempted just to paint it all pink, just as a joke. Of course, anytime you want to come to this stream, you're more than welcome to. Oh, you know, that purple blue is not that bad. Hi, Chips. I have some pink. Your ears must have been burning. Oh, but it looks so good. Look at this. It's so pretty. Look. I love it. But I will paint it back to mud just for you. I mean, we could have done it royalty too, but maybe it's a lady blacksmith that works here. She wants to have a pink shop. There we go. We'll leave it back at that one. Okay, so what do you think, Chips? Are you good with the cantaloupe and the mud and the black? Next thing you know, you'll see Chips flying on here. He'll be kicking me off the server. You can't decorate for me anymore because you made everything pink. Well, that's very sweet. No, we don't want the whole pipe. We just want that tap. Why can't I get just the tap? Oh, sorry. Bear with me for just 1 second. Hi, Pink Fluffy Unicorn. Yes, it is private. This is Chips's personal server that I decorate for him on, and sometimes I build my own crazy stuff. Why can I not get this pipe? It says tap. I'm going to attempt the one punch. We'll see. Ha! It worked. Okay, so if you didn't know, you can one punch remove stuff on Xbox. I know on computer PC, I believe it's like your X button or something like that. I'm not positive because I don't have that. However, so let's just say you could go like this. If you're holding the paint gun and you hit X and right bumper at the same time, you can just go up like this and it deletes it. It's magical. You don't have to pull the red gun anymore, and that's just a little tidbit of information that might help you guys down the road. Okay, so we're going to paint these pillars. Yes, we're going to do them in black. Oopsies. And sometimes we get a little out of hand with the paint, but that's okay. It happens. Okay. These Ankies sure make some weird sounds. They sound more like pigs. Yes, we need to see more baby pictures. I am demanding them. They do sound like cows. Why? Hmm. It's just messing with me. Okay. Paint this all black because it would be black for sure. Okay, we're gonna do this part, the stone black, the wood mud color, and then the accents will be the cantaloupe. Well, we have 11 people watching this stream. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. We're doing Chipzz medieval blacksmith house. Not to be confused with Viking. We're doing medieval, not Viking. Although they are sort of the same to me when it comes to decor. Thank you. I'm glad it's satisfying. I love the painting aspect of it. Okay, so we have that part done now, so we can switch over to the wood. And, okay, so I think it was 6. Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe we'll put a. I'm gonna have to put something pink somewhere. I'm gonna hide it. Maybe Chips's hair will be painted pink. You can just craft them. Um, it's a regular part of the game as long as you're not playing. I don't think they have it in Prim Plus. Um, but yeah, the spray gun is just totally part of the game. You just craft it at the smithy, I believe. I'm doing this all in creative mode, of course, but um, yeah, you can definitely, you just craft them. It's like a, okay, so when you have it in your inventory, it's like you open your, it's just like how you switch through your weapons, like your D-pad is the, your D-pad in your left bumper. Um, to fill it, you hold your left trigger, so this will, and then you pick your regions. So like on the left side of my screen there, it says color region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go up to any item that's actually paintable in the game, you can just go like this with a paintbrush. And this will show you the regions that are available to be painted on it. So you pick the region that you want your paint. So to cycle through that, like, okay, so let's do the cantaloupe, for instance. On this piece of wood, if we use the brush, we know that region 5, if we flip this around here, hold on, come on. Of course it's not, hold on. It didn't want to let me, it's not letting me flip it now. There we go. Okay, so we can flip this over so you can see. So if I want to do region 5, it's going to do the little posts. So what I want to do is I want to take the cantaloupe sprayer and hold down the left trigger, and then I'll enable the region that I need. So region 1 is left on the D-pad, region 2 is up, region 3 is right, region 4 is down, and then to get the 5 and 6, you got to hold the left bumper down as well. So we need region 5, and then it's X. So X and Y are your 5 and 6. So we can go like that, and then now it will only paint that specific region. So that's how you can get some things looking really fancy schmancy. You know, make things look, this is painting on the inside while I'm out here, but it still works the same way. Yeah, just mess around with the paint sprayers. I suggest when you're first trying it out, do it in like creative mode where you don't have to worry about paints. You know, you can just spawn them in and mess around and try painting a whole bunch of different things. Like all the pillars and stuff, they all have different color regions. I mean, you can paint rugs. You can paint the tables, make them look really cool. There's so much that's paintable in the game that a lot of people just don't realize that you can actually paint it and make it colorful. Like Christmas time, all of those, the Christmas presents and stuff, and the Christmas trees and the wreaths and all of that, you can paint all of it. And it kind of makes it more personalized anyways. Like you can literally make your house the way you want it, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now we're just gonna, oh, I didn't paint these ones yet. I do have a server that I play on quite often. Actually, well, I had been taking a little bit of a hiatus just because of the Star Wars stuff, but I do have one. If you are you part of the Discord, Pink Fluffy Unicorn? Are you in like Fire Pumpkins or Chipzz Discord by any chance? Okay. When like if you want, join the Discord, and when I'm done my stream here, I'll post in there basically the server that like I'll post the ad for the server that I play on. It's a really good server. The people are super awesome. There's good admins. You know, the levels are good. It's just a really well run server. It's not for creative mode or whatever. It's definitely 100% survival. But I mean, the people that run it, they're just awesome. Okay, so we'll get these going. Thank you, Mad, for posting that. I really, really appreciate that. It is an amazing community, though. Everyone, they really try to help each other out. And if you want to see a whole bunch of YouTubers that are all in one spot, that is definitely a really good place to be. Chipzz server is also a really good one. You know, there's just really good people in the community, and when you search them out, you know, they're always helpful, which is awesome. Okay, and I think it was 5 for these, right? Yes. It's a lot of numbers to remember all the time. Oh, and we miss this. Oh, those things sound so gross. Well, this is awesome, guys. I never expected to have 10 people sitting here watching this. This is pretty cool. Oh, and we missed a pillar there. Okay. Oh, and one more here. Thanks, Mad. That's so sweet. And and yes, Chips, we are family. Just ignore my terrible singing, though. But yeah, we're always looking out for everybody, which is awesome. I really like that everyone always tries to help out. Like if you're struggling with something, there's always somebody there that's at least like willing to listen or help you try to find a solution. You know, 9 times out of 10, it's something that's, relatively easy. And it's something that's just a quick fix. And these people are willing to step up and be your pal and help out and point you in the right direction, especially if you're a new creator, that kind of stuff. It's scary when you're coming out and you're putting yourself out there and trying to sell yourself. So this is just something that's fantastic. And the community, like Fire Pumpkin, she is one amazing lady. She's an awesome friend, and she's always so willing to just throw her whole everything into it. We're gonna figure out what the zones are in this one here. Just a sec. Okay, so that'll be the top part is region 2. I believe it's 2 and 3. Yeah. Okay, so we want this one, 2 and 3. And this will be like our nice little accent, and when we paint the roof black, these will really pop out. I'm still thinking we should have gone with pink. Yes, she does have some super, super crazy tricks. Well, sweet, you can get the stuff off the top shelf for me because I'm 5 foot nothing and I can't reach anything. The two of us together are crazy. I've been told that we laugh way too much, which I don't think is a problem, but we apparently laugh too much. So if you're ever in a party with Fire Pumpkin and I, it will be full of giggles and your face will hurt by the end of it. And it's usually about the most ridiculous stuff too. So that one didn't paint. Now is that just the shine? No, there's one there. Chips, I'm disappointed. There's not very many of these stone railings anywhere. What's going on? Are you feeling okay? Because I'm I'm concerned, my friend. Yeah, especially when we get giggling. I think the uncontrollable snorts doesn't help us. Why is, what did I miss here? What the heck? Well, then you'll fit in just fine, Sarah. We'll just giggle and snort and we'll make lots of noise, and it will be fantastic. Now, I don't think that's right for some reason. That doesn't look right to me. Something's going on here. I missed a region. 1 and 6. Now, okay. 1 and 6. There we go. Okay, so I didn't have 6 highlighted, so that was the problem. Oh, just 1 second. Oh my god. It would just be a laughing, snorting, crying fest. We'd have tears running down our faces. It would be great. Okay, I am back. I thought something was wrong with that, and it looked off. I wasn't crazy. These ones in the corner never ever want to paint. Okay, and just to double check. Come on. 2 and 3. For this one little roof that's hiding out there. Well, that's coming together pretty nicely, I think. I like the colors. Hi, Everhilda. Thanks for coming. It's not too shabby, hey? I think I do want to get this window in behind here, though. Oh, we're going to have to ghost in. Get it from the back side, maybe? Oh, no, I disabled. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now. I know, right? I love the paint. It always makes everything just come together. I had a really hard time with the Ewok Village not painting it and keeping it really rustic and just trying to not have any sort of modernization in it whatsoever. But I mean, it worked out. I think it turned out all right. Okay. So I'm not sure what we're doing in the bedroom yet. Okay. Let's do some black stairs. Okay. I like the way that looks. Okay, so he wants this to be a living area, a dining area. Where are we eating, Chipzz? Okay. You've made this difficult. Yeah, Sarah, this stuff is absolutely insane. Like, just absolutely insane. The amount of times that I had really teleported over to any of the other builds, my floor was just, or my jaw was just on the floor constantly. Yeah, but where are we cooking? Don't worry, I got you. We'll figure it out. I do like this area for the dining table, though. It's going to need a separate building for the pub. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just put this in here so we know table. Okay. Living area. I guess this could be like the kitchen. Okay, let's get boxes. Get rid of the paint for now, because we'll worry about that after. We'll need the big boxes also, yes. What else do we need? He needs to learn how to cook because it's happening. He has to have a kitchen. It's a house. It may be primitive, but he's got to learn, right? What is that thing called? The preserving bin. We'll get some of those. We'll get some catwalks. Okay. How do I really want this? Okay, now if I put the catwalks in, how bad is that going to be outside? Oh, wait. It's not outside. That makes me so happy. Okay. This just made my day. Something about the island? Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'll pop over to that chat and I'll put the ad in it right now. Maybe. Okay, so it should be. Oh man, there's a lot of photos in there. Here it is. Okay, so I've posted it just in my office there. It has all the maps, if that's the one that you're talking about. Like, are you talking about the cluster that I play on? Is that what you mean? If you scroll up, Mad put it. It's actually Fire Pumpkin's Discord. Um, I just have like an office there until I actually get my own Discord channel up and running. So if you, I think it's not too far up. And hi, Funky Monkey. Thanks for joining the stream here. I'm just trying to find it. If you scroll up, it's where Mad Cesar has said, this is the Discord. You know what? I am just going to copy and paste it so that you can see it. Maybe. Okay, we're going to invite. And we're just going to copy this link like so. Okay. Are you ready, pink fluffy unicorn? Here is the link. Yes, thank you, Monkey. I'm so good. Oh, and by the way, if you have not subscribed to Funky Monkey already, he just recently hit 100 subscribers this morning. So you should go subscribe. He's a great guy. He was so much fun to work with for the Ewok project. We had many, many, many laughs. Go show your support. Give him some love. Give his page some love. Like, let's do this. Let's grow this community some more. Okay, so we're going to make some, these will be like the cupboards, the kitchen cupboards, because our blacksmith man is going to learn to cook. He's got to. Otherwise, he's never going to find himself a blacksmith lady, Or maybe he likes blacksmith men. We don't know. We don't know. We don't judge. Oh, no. Fail. Okay, we're going to fix that. We're going to pick that up. And, okay, so we can leave the two. You know what? We'll just pull them forward because I need the. I can't leave it with just two. It doesn't look right. So pull it. Okay, so we're going to make that straight. And then we're going to pull this up. Yeah, just bump it slightly. And hopefully this will be enough that maybe it won't be sticking through. We'll find out. We're testing. We're testing. Yay. Okay, now we're good. All right, so now we're going to take, we're going to make like a little counter area here. And go like so. You know, how far can we put that in before it's actually... no, okay. So this is why I don't usually record how I do the tutorials for Chipzz stuff, because it will literally take so much footage, and just trying to do the tutorials for my own stuff is maddening. It usually involves like probably a good, 100 to 130 clips of footage, and then you shrink this footage down that's like 2 hours worth of footage. and you're just like, okay, so that equaled 6 minutes of footage that you're trying to just jam it all in. So I figured, let's do it this way. Let's give this a shot and see how you guys like it, because this will show you sort of how my brain works when I'm doing this kind of thing. I don't stay focused on one room at a time. I mean, I try to, but I'll take a break in the middle of it and be like, nope, I can't think of anything else for this at the moment. Or Chipzz will get a message from me saying, I'm really stuck and I have, decorator's block. And you're just like, I don't know what else to do. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I don't even know what I would put in this room right now, just because my brain is done with the whole the whole decorating. I've heard that before, Fairy. Let's see here. Is this the building server? Okay, so if you go to Pink Fluffy Unicorn, if you go to my channel in Fire Pumpkin's Discord, it's like you have to go in and select the creator roles, but you'll see my little logo. If you click on that, that will give you access to my office. And in my office, I have put, it's a little ad, yellow and pink. It says walking among the Jurassic Arcs. That is the server that I currently play my survival stuff on. It's boosted, but it's not boosted to the point that you're like, this is going to ruin my game. You still have to work for stuff, but it's also not official settings, because I don't have time for that. Nobody's got time for that except for the people that are playing official, and even I don't think they have the time for it themselves when they're playing official. So, yeah. If you click on that, it's got the Discord link for the Walking Among the Jurassic Arcs. It's a full cluster. It has all of the maps. So if you just go into there, like if you search them on Xbox, like I'm assuming you're on Xbox, Xbox or PC. So if you are on those, then just search Walking Among the Jurassic, and it'll come up all the maps. If you do notice, if you join the Discord though, they will expect you to join Discord, and essentially they'll give you a starter package, so you'll have like a tame and like a couple sleeping bags and whatnot, just stuff to get you out the door essentially and ready to go take on the Ark world. Okay, so we're just going to extend that. No, we're just going to make it like so. So it looks like it's just the little counter edge. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so do you mean like creative wise, or in survival mode. If you're looking for one that's in creative mode, I don't know of any that aren't private servers. Um, Creative mode can get into some tricky situations when it's public server. People sometimes get a little bit out of hand and become trollish and stuff. But if I do find out any, I will post it in my little office there, and I will let you know. Okay, so we're gonna make this look like a little oven here. I think we're gonna do that in the back. Sorry about that, pink fluffy unicorn. If I knew of any, I would definitely let you know for sure. Okay. Uh, this is where. See, now I'm having the. I'm not sure what to do. Okay. Well, let's set up the. I think we can do like a bench seating in here. We're gonna make this a square table. Yeah, maybe we have enough space to do. No, not quite enough space to do the round table. Although, no. Yes, don't play with the red gun. It's not fun. Okay. Okay. And I am just going to take a quick break here, guys. I got to deal with my child. Hi, Meep. I'm glad you made it. I am just going to step away from my mic for a moment. Just going to deal with some stuff, but I will be back shortly. Um, talk amongst yourselves, or do what you got to do. I will be back as soon as I possibly can. Thanks, guys. Okay, I am back. Thanks for being so awesome and chilling while I was away. Hi, Meep. So happy to see you here. Okay, so we are going to. I'm not happy with the way this looks. Let's try to make a circular table because you can't really see out the windows, but we'll have it so it kind of looks cool. Let's see here. Meep meep. Everyone meep for meeps. There we go. Yay, Meep. Meep is probably my favorite streamer. She's always super, super entertaining. She's funny. It doesn't matter what game she's playing, she's always a pleasure to watch. So if you guys haven't checked her out, give her a check or shout out. Check her out. Um, yeah, she's always fun. Hi, Spirit. How are you? You're very good at what you do, Meep. Um, I try to not have silences and stuff, but I don't know. I it's kind of difficult for me, I guess. I get stumbly and I say stupid things and then I sound like an idiot. So I get self-conscious and I'm like, yeah, no, we'll just be quiet for a few minutes. Hi, little one. Well, you are definitely amazing at what you do. I definitely look up to you for that. Um, I know like my first couple of streams were really, really terrible because like I didn't have any audio. I didn't know how to fix it, but we got it fixed. We got it sorted. Will was actually the one who helped me out with that and told me that my game sound was at 100%, which was a giant pain in the butt. Okay, so this is not perfect by any means, but we're going to hide that because we can hide it. It's so odd when you start because you're just like, oh my God, there's someone that's like, the first time somebody joined, I didn't even know that they couldn't hear me. And then when I figured out that they couldn't hear me at all, then I was using the chat to talk. And it was just, I felt really weird. But I don't know, having you guys in here, it's great because like I talk to you guys regularly, so it's not a big thing. But the first couple of times, yeah, or the first time that you have somebody that you don't know, or the first time you stream Arc and Cedric jumps in, just like that was terrifying and it was awesome. But yes, I love seeing all the people that I know for sure. Yeah, Cedric jumped in. It was nuts. Yeah, on my very first Arc stream. And I nearly crapped my pants. I was just like, oh my God, because he's just like, hi. And then that same day, that was last Friday. Yeah, because I just said screw it, and I was like, you know what? I was having a really bad day, and I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna try streaming. We're just gonna see how it goes, and whatever. And he jumps in, and yeah, it was nuts. And then right after that was the community crunch, and the Ewok village was featured in the community crunch, and that's the first time my name's actually made it in. Like Chipz's builds have made it in that I've done decor for, but it's not my build. Like this was something like that I was like, oh my God, this is something that I worked my ass off for, and it's in here, and this is like super super exciting. So that was just a really crazy crazy day. But he's super awesome person. He's super positive all the time too. No, that totally got me thrown off track. What am I doing? Right, mortar and pestle. We're gonna make some placemats and make it so that it looks like there's some food going on here. And maybe some canvases. Thanks, Meep. Funky Monkey is in here too, and he's my partner on the Ewok Village. He was he was the man that took on all of that bridge work because I refused to. After I broke it, I was just like, nope. I I cannot deal with the stress of trying to build this because I don't know. I hate when you have to destroy things to make things work. Um, I have a habit of destroying the wrong thing. So, I just, and then you lose all that work that you've just spent hours and hours creating. So he took on the struggles of all that, and he's, he is, I have mad respect for him, that's for sure. Chips, this is going to be a family man blacksmith. He's got mouths to feed. Oh yeah, for sure. The debug structures. I had that on, and it was the point where um, essentially you're using the giant hatch frame to make everything float, and which blows my mind to begin with because it's like how does that even work? Like none of those were supported in the end. It was all literally floating structure, and that how Captain comes up with that stuff just I don't know, man. He's got an amazing brain. Thank you. Sometimes the tables work out really well. Sometimes they don't. Um, it's a lot of you got to fight with it quite often. Oops, and we're through the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to no, we're going to use the other thing actually. The trophy mount. Oh, just one sec. If I knew how to build houses, yes. But I do not. Only on Arc. Only on Arc. Yeah, he's a trooper. I didn't even know that had happened. I was just so focused on doing all the decor. And when he told me, he's like, yep. So I broke that bridge in the middle of making it and had to start all over again. And I just had no idea. I was just, I thought he was busy with work. Yeah, it was the after the fact. I was like, I had no idea. I just thought because you were working nights and stuff. So I was like, yeah. Okay, now do those line up? Not quite. Ooh. Sorry, yes, I am that picky when it comes to lining it up so that they all look the same. No, but not the wall. Okay. Dude, I shed many tears during that event. I really did. Stress levels were high. But yeah, sometimes you gotta. You just gotta let it out. Sounds good, Fairy. I'm totally down for that. Let's try cooking pots. Bye, Mad. Thanks for being here, buddy. Okay, now, do we want it so that it's sitting? I think we need to have it sitting up on the counter. Yeah, I think like, oh, if we back it up, hold on. Back it up, back it up. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to get some spark powder. Oops. Not pad. Powder. So get this going. Okay. Now, I wish we could spawn in the humans and adjust their bodies because I totally make like, well, I guess it doesn't have to be. Ooh. Go on. Or is it a secret and I'm not allowed to know yet? Yes, Fairy, I agree. Thank you, Meep. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, Ephrailda. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming. Okay, we're gonna make this like a little table area. I know it looks weird right now, but it will look okay after. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're going to put crop plots in here. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you know. Let's get these bad boys out. Now, I think we're gonna give this guy leg. Sorry about that. Ooh. Okay, so this is how you do the fancy crop plots from the Ewok village. This is going to be rough with the... Hold on. Okay, I don't know if that's going to push me all the way through. We'll find out here. But let's give the blacksmith a fancy crop plot so they can have all of their veggies. Oh no, RIP. Okay, so I think, yeah, because we don't want to bring it up too high because we don't want it to come through the floor. I think that's about right. Now we're going to go under here and run the irrigation. I definitely need to get the Genesis missions done. I haven't made it over on the cluster that I'm on. Just haven't had the time lately, but eventually we'll get through it. Oh. I didn't even see this part. Chipzz has secret rooms. I didn't even see this door. I totally missed it. Okay, well that's good to know. There's storage in there. So we'll set that up as an actual storage room. Yes, I missed it, even with a door on it. My husband's making fun of me. So he told me just to paint it red so that I don't miss it next time. So we're just gonna do that now. There we go, red door. Now we won't miss it when we go back. Okay, so I should be able to go. I need a straight pipe. Okay. But that's gonna go through here. You know what? I'll hide it with a box. No, pillar it is. Okay. So tap. And come underneath. Okay. So no, that's not what we want. And then come on. Now we just need the flexible. There we go. Okay, so now that's all irrigated. Blacksmith's torture chamber. I hope not. So, the easiest way to do this is seed it and then transfer all, because it will only send the fertilizer over. I learned this after filling way too many crop plots by hand. Okay, we've missed. Oops. Okay. Now, the nice thing about these is when you're actually standing there, and once you have them all filled up, you can actually access every single one of them. So that definitely makes it something that is not only pretty, but it's useful. So, I mean, you could make a whole greenhouse filled with these, and I think it would look pretty spectacular. Yay for at least starting.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, love you. Oh, rough. Well, that'll be about the time that my stream will be ending because I do have I gotta go and cook for my family. Um, I recently I can't eat a whole lot of things. My diet has severely changed in the last month here. Um, just with I've had some health issues on the go, so my diet has completely changed, but I still cook them crazy things all the time. Um, but tonight I'm going to make meatballs and I'm going to have some and they're going to be delicious and I'm excited about it because real food is freaking amazing. Okay, so those are all full now. And look how pretty that looks. So I'm also going to, I love meatballs. Nah, I just gotta. Yes, you can come for dinner. It might take a little while for you to get here, but you're more than welcome to come. I just gotta manage myself medically, and I've basically eliminated all the crap out of my life. No sugars whatsoever, except for from fruit and whatnot. So no sugar in my coffee anymore. No dairy, which has always been a thing for me, anyways, because since I was a kid, I haven't been able to do the dairy thing. And although while I was pregnant, I could drink and drink milk and eat as much ice cream as I wanted to. I think it was as sort of like a, hey, you're doing all right for being pregnant, so here you can have some ice cream and milk. The keto thing, it is awesome. Mine, I'm actually on what's called the autoimmune protocol diet, which is it sucks, but I'm learning. I'm learning new things every day. You basically, yeah, you have no milk, no sugar, no dairy, period. No breads, no, there's certain vegetables and fruits and stuff that I can't eat just because they're part of a certain group that can trigger some of my issues. So I can't eat, for instance, tomatoes or peppers or it's stupid ridiculous things like potatoes. It's like you can't do that. So you got to start coming up with really inventive ways to eat and manage hunger and you know manage everything that's going on with this. So it's stressful, but I'll get through it. I've been through worse. It's just going to take some adjustments. And hey, I've lost weight. I'm changing my life for the better. Yeah, it sucks that there's a lot of food because I'm totally a foodie. So this is probably the biggest kick in the teeth because I also I'm a baker. I make candy. This is that's my thing. So it was really, really heartbreaking, but we'll get through it. And we just got to do things differently, much differently. The worst though, my biggest thing was at first when I had my first diagnosis and stuff, I came home and the next day I stood in the kitchen and I made my family pizza, which I make from scratch. And I literally cried when I pulled it out of the oven because I couldn't eat it. I was like, this is the most depressing thing ever. It's just like I'm done. So yeah, I kind of threw it on the counter and I was like, you can cut this up yourself. I'm going outside. I'll see you later. And I mean, it's gotten better since then. I've made them pizza again, and I didn't cry this time. So we'll get through. We'll get through. It's just, for now, it's a learning curve. Eventually, I'll figure out there'll be ways that I can make stuff, but and when I figure out exactly what my triggers are that cause me to have the reactions that I'm having, and like also you know, um, like last week, I was diagnosed with diabetes and kidney and liver issues on top of all of this other stuff. So it was a lot. Diabetes is crazy. So that with a no sugar and everything, it was just like, okay, well, I can do that. So I've cut everything, but I had already cut it before I was diagnosed. So now I'm sitting at a thing going, well, what do I do? Like I've done this. Um, and I can't really change anything else because I've already eliminated everything because of the the autoimmune disease. So it's just like, well, how do you even do it? Oh, will that stick through the stairs? Because this might look like a little bread table. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No carbs, no nothing. It's a lot of you can't eat this, which sucks because like I said, love food. I love making food, so it's just that's one of my passions. Like I love cooking for people. Okay, now that's actually hidden. That looks cool, and I think if I put a mortar and pestle on there or a vase or the vessel, we can hide this thing. No, no tomatoes at all. It's anything that's in the like nightshade family. So even like blueberries, they're in the nightshade family. Um, and lentil brownies. Yes, I'm also questioning that. Um, the lentils and beans and stuff like that, they're in my like no go list. My no go list is like a lot. It's kind of ridiculous. Um, it's better to look at like, I guess, well, what can you eat? Like what is a yes instead of what is a no. Oh, you know what? We're gonna pump this in behind, like so. Let's see how that looks out here. And it is what it is. I mean, like, we all have our crap to get through, right? Okay, I want this to line up so I can put this vessel on it. Yeah, so like nightshades are it's like tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, uh eggplant, I believe is also on that list. Um there's a few. Oh, that'll kind of look cool. Step down like this. There's a few that are on it and like potatoes and everything. See, for me, I've already eliminated sugar completely. So like, um, Shane went to this. He went grocery shopping last night, and he brought me back some of the artificial sweeteners and stuff. Just he's like, for your coffee or your tea or whatever, right? But I've already eliminated those things out of my diet for like almost a month now. So I tried one in my coffee this morning and I almost threw up. I was like, this is so disgusting. So I dumped my coffee and I made a new one. And like, yeah, okay, the first couple of days I really hated having black coffee, but I love coffee. So I was just like, all right, whatever, we'll suck it up for this. Like, I still need my coffee. I like my teas too, but the monk fruit, see, that's actually one of the ones that I tried. It tastes like I I don't have nice words for it that will be good for public talk. It uh, it tastes it it's kind of dirty tasting. Like I don't know. That's really the only way I can describe it. It's definitely odd. Um, and like the other things like like the what the heck are they called? Like like the old school ones like the sweet and low that's like from the 80s. Uh, that stuff it's like the first ingredient and it is like the first ingredient in rat poison and I'm just not down for that. Like I just don't want to. So I'm just going to eliminate that and just, I'll stick to my whatever. Now, when it comes to my baking and stuff, that's where I'm going to have issues because, like, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so this is living area. So yeah, I don't know. It's, you gotta work. Yeah, they probably would. I was actually like when all this happened and everything, that I was diagnosed with everything, I didn't know like I didn't know anything was wrong with me. Um, like I mean, I've felt weird since I had my kid, but like that was 9 years ago. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like it's just like this is how my body is. So like I mean, I don't even know how long I've had this for, but like my levels for my sugar and whatnot were so high that like when they called me back after my blood tests and whatnot, my doctor was like, they're trying to get me to come in like immediately, and like I had my kid's friend that was coming over after school and whatnot. That doesn't look right to me. Chips, are you still here? If you are, I hope you're okay. I'm going to add two pillars to this because it's bothering me on the inside. It doesn't look right. Um, Thank you. Oh, this is I'll sort of show you here. This is his blacksmith house that we're doing here. Oh, and now the speed decides to kick in. There we go. And then it stops. Gotta love the Xbox controller. It works when it wants to. Okay, so we're gonna put pillars over here. But yeah, it's essentially like life is what you make it, right? Like you stay positive and good things will happen. Um, and like if you're doing in like the creating side, just keep at it. Like everything will come. You just gotta put the work in. Oh, hi Shadow. My dog is barking. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's trying to talk to me, telling me that it's almost time. Exactly, mate. And I mean, we all have our bad days. Like, I've had my my breakdowns. I know Fire's heard me a couple times where I'm just like, I am losing my shit right now, and I am crying, and we've all been there. It happens. So, oh yes, my goodness. I'll put a picture of her in the Discord later. She is a super suck. She is we got her last September. And oh yeah, she's very much talking back to me. She's got lots of attitude. She she's crazy, fully crazy. Um when we got her, like the picture that the people had posted of her was just, she looked so sad, and it was just like, you need love. Like that is what you need. Like you could just see the look on her face. I'm like, she's not like a because like they didn't really mention anything about her, right? And they're like, well, we're not sure if she's good with other dogs and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, like, like let's try it out because we also have Charlie, and he's a little Boston Terrier French Bulldog mix. And Shadow is oh, what the heck is it called? I'll get back to you on the name. See, I think she is more of a rescue than what we thought because the people who had her had got her from a shelter, and like usually like when you get them from a shelter, sorry, I'm not painting anymore, I was just talking. um, when you get them from a shelter here, like there's like a contract that you sign, that says, like if you're not going to keep them, that you bring them back to the shelter so that they can make sure that these dogs are given like proper homes and whatnot, and that they're not going to someone that's going to abuse them or whatever. So they didn't tell me that they had got her from a shelter. They were just like, okay, yeah, well, we're coming over with the dog, and I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, she's kind of like iffy when she's meeting new people, which is the normal thing. I expect most dogs to be like, you're a stranger, like stranger danger. Let's, I may be bitey if you try to touch me. That's the way you should be. Um, so whatever, she was pretty snarly with me, like when they first got here. She was really snarly with Charlie. But he was just in love with her, like immediately. And I was too. Like you could tell, like I went in and I grabbed some treats and I was like, hey, like let's see how she likes treats. And then we were best friends. So now that night, after because the people are like, okay, yeah, we're like, we're good. And like, it was kind of weird that there was even like any second thought or nothing. Like if it was me and I was trying to like rehome my dog, like you're just like, I would stress, like I wouldn't just be like, here you go, take my dog. I want to know more about the person that's going to take it. But whatever. They didn't really care. They were like, okay, she likes you. That's a good thing. So I was like, okay. And Charlie was like, well, he's not fixed, so he's just trying to constantly like hump her and whatnot. So that's been a struggle. But yeah, the first night we went and took her on a walk, and I mean, these people like they're like, oh yeah, she loves long walks in the park. Like it was like they were trying to sell like it's a dating app for a dog, right? And we're like, okay, like that's good because Charlie likes going for walks too. I go and I take this dog. She does not like going for walks. She is a complete psychopath while we're walking. Like, she is batshit crazy. And I mean, like, everything that, like, yes, Dana but like everything that walked by. So like there was a guy that walked by with a little tiny dog. Like, and she's rather like she's not huge, but she's a good sized medium dog. And she starts this like crazy, like I can't even describe it. It's like a banshee. Like she's just like screaming, howling at everything in the world. And I'm standing in the middle of the street trying to hold on to her, like, and she's trying to pull away, and I'm like, oh my god, no. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, we literally just got her like less than 20 minutes ago. We're going for a walk to like try to like calm her down and get her ready for bed. And so that night she came and she slept in my bed. My other dog slept in my arms, protecting me, I guess. He was not happy that she was staying. he was he was like, I'm okay with her just like being here for a visit, but I don't know about staying. So, but now they're best buddies, and they snuggle all the time. And like she was really, really kind of bitey and stuff. Like she bit me twice the first couple of days that we had her. But I mean, like, I didn't want to have it as like, oh my god, she's a bad dog, because it's not that she's a bad dog. She's terrified, like, and coming from a shelter and then going to a house and then being dropped off at some random person's, like, I would be upset. I would be bitey if I was a dog. You know what I mean? But she's awesome now. She's super suck. I'll put some not posters, pictures up shortly here. But that's the story about Shadow. She's crazy. Yeah. And my kid is bugging me because she wants to go and do some chats with her friends here. And I told her I would be off by 3. It's now 3:04, so she's like, "The clock is ticking, Mommy." I will I'll post the pictures here shortly. Saris, are you in the Pumpkins Discord too? Okay, so he's not going to have a TV. Okay. Well, this is where I am going to leave my stream for today. Awesome. I'll be posting pictures of Shadow and Charlie in my little office there. Um, I'm gonna. I think there's a bed upstairs here. Yes. Okay, so that's going to be the end of my stream for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Seriously, you have made my heart so full, and I'm so happy. This is so awesome. I love you guys. I love you too, Fairy. Big hugs and kisses. Thank you for everything. And I'll be continuing this stream probably. I don't think I have any doctor's appointments tomorrow, so I will probably, around the same time, sorta, tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you. You guys have made my heart so full, and I'm so thankful for you being here. I love you guys. Thanks, me. You too.